Alrighty. Chat, YouTube, it's deck tech time. This time for Sephiroth Broodscale. I have a neat little list that I've been working on at a few RCQs this past weekend. Got second place in both of them. I wasn't playing Delighted Halfling during the first RCQ. I was instead playing 4 copies of Walking Ballista, but I ended up feeling like Walking Ballista was just a waste of space in this deck because you already have Sephiroth to kill your opponent when you're comboing off. Same with Fleshraker. So we've got 4 copies of Ancient Strength to help you find your pieces more consistently. Delighted Halfling, so you can turn to a Sephiroth and then sacrifice the Halfling if you need to, if you're flooded on mana. It's also just more sacrifice fodder in general for Sephiroth. 4 copies of Blade of the Bloodchief to go with the 4 Basking Broodscales. Obviously the 1-2 punch combo. Haywire Mite, Soul Guide Lantern, Springleaf Drum, Vexing Bauble, all pretty good Urza Saga targets. Vexing Bauble, very good against Neoform, very good against Belcher. Because I know I get some questions about why Vexing Bauble. 4 copies of Malevolent Rumble help you find your pieces as well. Can mill over Sephiroth and pick up Sephiroth, or Fleshraker also just fuels Emrakul and makes you turbo out an Emrakul a lot faster. And Fleshraker helps you ramp and also kills your opponent with the Basking Broodscale combo. Sephiroth is a very good value creature in this deck, also pretty broken with Kozilek's command. If you get a Sephiroth in play, then you can Kozilek's command for at least 3 or 4. You can flip to Sephiroth very easily, very quickly. Mana base wise, I got a couple copies of Boseiju for artifact and enchantment destruction, for Eldrazi Temples, of course, since we are playing Kozilek's command. A couple copies of Forest. You might want to play a 3rd copy of Forest, but I'm actually trying 2 copies of Starting Town in this particular list because I wanted more copies of Llanowar Wastes. Llanowar Wastes is essentially a 3-color land in this deck because it makes colorless green or black. And so does Starting Town, but Starting Town enters tap if it's not your 1st, 2nd, or 3rd turn of the game, so maybe not as good as Llanowar Wastes, but I just wanted more copies of Llanowar Wastes, and that was the best thing I could find. 1 Overgrown Tomb that we go fetch with any of our green fetches, and then the 4 Urza Sagas, of course. Sideboard wise, 3 copies of Fatal Push removal, 3 copies of Thoughtseize for hand disruption, Dismember for specifically Harbinger of the Seas, also pretty good against Ketramos. 1 Nature's Claim for Blood Moon and other artifacts and enchantments that are hard to deal with, same with the Thief of Existence. Grafdigger's Cage, Pithing Needle as additional Urza Saga targets, and then 2 copies of Damping Sphere because that's our only counterplay to Storm. Let's give it a shot. That's a little awkward. We'll try it. It's a little slow, though. Hopefully we rumble into a temple. It's a lot of rumbles. Alright, up against Energy. I think I'm supposed to kill a Johnny. Make dudes. Is making dudes even the right play? I can also just kill the Cat Warrior. That's bad if they have more Cat Warriors. Or more cats in general. Make dudes to sacrifice. To make mana. I don't know. Maybe Scry Draw's better. I guess making the dudes makes the Broodscale lethal next turn. Kind of a tough turn. Scoops. Interesting. I bring in these 5 plus the needle most of the time against energy. I think we cut 1 Emrakul, maybe both. Forgot what I wrote in my guide. Consult my own guide. If/when it loads. If I remember correctly, I took out 2 Fleshrakers. 1 Emrakul, 1 Fleshraker, 1 Sephiroth. 2 Ancient Stirrings and the Soul Guide Lantern. Wait, it's not supposed to be Soul Guide Lantern. It's supposed to be Vexing Bauble. What happened here? My guy got all messed up. The Vexing Bauble doesn't do anything against energy. This is all messed up. Oh, there we go. That was really weird. When I clicked on Boros Energy, it gave me this stuff for Affinity. Jabor. Okay, this makes more sense. One Emrakul. Yeah, I was gonna say Sephiroth's good in this matchup. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Ancient Stirrings, one Blade, one Vexing Bauble. Figured it out. Tell George. Yep. What about Thief? I don't know if Thief's good enough. Maybe it is good enough. I don't know. I'm not sure Bombardment is better than just like bringing in a bunch of removal, or having a hate piece of Bombardment is better than just bringing in a bunch of removal. I could have blocked there, but if I block and they have Discharge, then they could bank another energy. Play Eldrazi Temple. I can have Kozilek's Command X2. I could just play another Halfling. I still have it X1. No attacks, huh? Are they flooding? I think they might be flooding. Kind of hard to believe that they have nothing, but maybe they actually just have nothing. I don't think I have to do anything for a little bit here. Cast Kozilek's Command. Ouch. Wow, these are all kind of bad. I think I keep a pair of Ancient Stirrings. We just try to Ancient Stirrings into something. Sephiroth, Rumble, Temple, Urza, Saga, Boseiju. Guess we're taking another Temple. Could take Saga, but I'm not sure Saga's going to be relevant here. Another Kozilek's Command, so we can spin the wheel again. This time for 12 cards. Alright. Opponent also didn't do much that game, though. I think we just spin the Kozilek's Command there again, and then try to spin it into another Kozilek's Command, or try to spin it to Emrakul. Yeah, I didn't rate Kozilek's Command super highly either. The card's broken. I have one Fleshraker. I could take Fleshraker number 2. Or maybe I just want Broodscale. Depends on the matchup, really. Let's take a second Fleshraker. I think they're better in multiples. Kept a 7-lander today and you won easily. What deck can keep a 7-lander and win easily? Belcher. Legacy lands. Yeah, I guess Belcher. Jeskai control. Holy schmoly, Belfie. FOMO. Discarding Thought-Knots here. Am I getting surgical? Gut shot, mayhaps. Fleshraker number 2. Something's in the water today. No kidding. I think I just pass. Not sure it's worth making Fleshraker into a 3/3. Yeah, looks like they're playing red-green Eldrazi of some sort. I could have equipped a blade and then made this a 3/3 instant speed. But I think leaving the extra spawns of this particular shell is more important because we have Sephiroth, and Sephiroth can just sack these spawns and turn them into cards. There's another Thought-Knots here. Bauble, Unholy Heat, Kozilek's command. I have to take Bauble. Plays the Bauble. Yeah, it looks like Eldrazi Delirium of some sort. Fleshraker number 3. Okie dokie. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to board like this is the Eldrazi matchup. It seems like Fatal Push could be kind of good against them. Maybe trim. Soul Guide Lantern seems okay. Springleaf Drum seems fine. Vexing Bauble seems okay too. They're on Bauble. Maybe I don't want Haywire Mite, but it seems like they could be on Urza Saga as well. It's a weird one. I think we keep it on the draw. It's a little land heavy though. At least one of our lands is Urza Saga. Can't complain on that front. Needle. My blade. Ooh, second Eldrazi Temple. I don't think I'm playing green mana for a while. Yeah, they're playing Splinter Twin. Splinter Twin? Sephiroth. I think they picked up Fear of Missing Out. Do they have FOMO plus Splinter Twin? in hand, maybe. All ready to go. If that's the case, I should probably go grab Soul Guide Lantern. I'll just have Boseiju also. Oh. My blade is needled. But I do have Boseiju in my hand. I don't think I can win this turn. I think it's too much colored mana to win this turn. Otherwise, I could get Drum and then Broodscale, equip, adapt, and try to win that way. But I think for now, I'm just making a construct. Getting a Soul Guide Lantern. Take Cozy Command. So it's my green-black source. I think I just put it into play tapped. I also just want to make sure I don't get Emrakul. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No Emrakul yet. I gotta take 4 here. Seems like they're repping Unholy Heat, maybe. Another Eldrazi Temple. We just pass. Well, I guess I should equip the blade. I can't equip the blade, that's right. Still needle. I could Boseiju this. Then we're gonna pop the Soul Guide Lantern. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because my construct's gonna die either way. So if it takes the 2 damage, then I pop the Soul Guide Lantern, it's still gonna take enough damage to die. DRC and lands. I don't know if they have another removal spell. They might just put Twin on the FOMO. Bolts me into Twin. Maybe I do this Needle. I wasn't sure what they were playing, but Emrakul and Needle seem pretty decent. Haywire Mite seems good too. Vexing Bauble not so much. And drop like an Ancient Stirrings. Can I keep this? This is like the same hand, but again. I could try keeping this. I'm not excited about it though. Alright, this hand's fine. I think we drop Broodscale. Land, maybe? Maybe I want this land out the starting town. Drop the starting town. Right, let's try to rumble and fill my graveyard and turbo Emrakul. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. We're trying out starting town. I didn't have starting town on the list previously. I just wanted to try it out. I would like this here Emrakul. The Emrakul and I, we're going places. We have things to do, stuff to accomplish. Damn, they already have 5 types. That's crazy. Do I want another Emrakul? I don't think that's correct. So I'm in big trouble if I can't cast the first one. Eats my spawn. Not here. No, the punish. Actually, they have to take Broodscale, right? They don't take Broodscale, they die. Takes Emrakul. Okay. Yeah, die now or maybe die later. It looks like they have chosen die now. Always yield, always yes, always yield. Dies of Sephiroth. Alright, cool. Sounds good. Halfling go. Eldrazi Temple, Vexing Bauble. Looks like the mirror. It can matter. I've had times where I just have like a spawn here or a spawn there from Rumble. You can also just cast Sephiroth on turn 2 off of Halfling. It's kind of fine there too. Boseiju my Saga. Yep. I'm not like particularly close to Emrakul. Second Fleshraker seems a little bit better. Sephiroth is good in the mirror. I actually have to play the starting town, right? So it's an enter tapped. I actually don't know if I care if it enter tapped or not. So yeah, this Misty I can still crack. Breaking more flesh does seem a little bit better than taking the Emrakul here. But also the Emrakul here is fine. I could be dead here. You just have Kozilek's command untap and combo kill me. Your Ren and 6 emblem was preventing your 6 from giving retrace to your permanents. That's weird. I scribed 2 to the bottom, which is a good sign for me. Also, random games like this where they're at 5 life and having a Sephiroth here would just win me the game. Alright, good thing we didn't take that Emrakul. Cracks the Soul Guide Lantern. Cracks the Vexing Bauble. Scoop. What do I have written down for the Broodscale mirror? Oh, nothing. Alright, well. Broodscale, Mirror, Dismember, Fatal Push. Nature's Claim. I don't think I want Needle. Kind of hurts both of us. I'm bringing in all of these. I think I want to trim all the Ancient Stirrings because I feel like Ancient Stirrings is going to whiff if I have Dismember and Fatal Push in my deck. Sephiroth is also really good in the matchup. I think Fleshraker's great. Vexing Bauble doesn't do anything. Soul Guide Lantern also doesn't really do anything. I guess it does stop like opposing Emrakul. I also want to keep the Rumbles in the deck, even if Rumble's going to whiff more often, just because a Turbo Emrakul is really good in the matchup. Cut the Blades? Nah. I don't think so. Seems a little ambitious. That's okay. Probably debating if I want to Kozilek's Command X1. Kill my thing, draw a card. It's an interesting idea. I don't know if it's where we want to be, though. Chrysalis time? Sephiroth doesn't actually disable the combo, that's the thing. Because it's active player, non-active player, so if they pass the turn and they combo me during my turn, then all the Sephiroth triggers go on the stack. But if they have Fleshraker, I still die. Yeah, it disables it on their turn. Not our turn, though. Oh my god, please. I clicked on the black mana first, so it paid it as the life instead of the Bano. I think I'm just gonna make constructs. There's a Saga Blade of the Bloodchief, Grove of the Burn Willows, Glaring Fleshraker. I chose Grove of the Burn Willows. Taking quite a lot of damage just from them casting spells. Hey, they gave me a life. Alright, they found Broodscale, so we have to do something here. I think that something is hopefully just top deck well. Top deck. Oh. I think I'm dead. Oh, I have Haywire Mite. Hell yeah. Alright, you can stay for the prime of the 26 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Okay, so I can equip the blade onto the construct token. Play Fleshraker off of Urza Saga. I can do everything I want to do this turn. I guess the question is, do I Haywire Mite now or do I wait? I don't see a reason not to do it now, I guess. Five types in the graveyard. They have another blade. I am dead, but that's fine. I forgot about Haywire Mite. Rumble. They rumbled into an Emrakul. I have 7 card types, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm getting Emrakul. That's not good. Wait, they chose Wooded Foothills. Guess they already have Emrakul in hand. Already has Emrakul in hand. I'm gonna lose both my creatures. Hopefully I don't draw anything too bad for me. Okay. I think their play is attack, pass. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where do you think this version is better than the Chrysalis version? Everywhere. I'm really high on this version compared to the Chrysalis version. I don't think Chrysalis is bad, but I like you. If you play Sephiroth, you don't have to play bad cards like Walking Ballista in your deck either. As I think Walking Ballista is just so bad. It's such a detriment. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we're dead, right? Now I'm for sure dead. Get Springleaf Drum. Can't never cast Emrakul. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Do I actually want this needle? I can't imagine this needle's worth it. I like this hand. 10 sweet. Blade for blade. I'm running out of colorless spells though. They might just cast a Broodscale and hope for the best. Hieroclasm. I see. Go, Sephiroth. Be the best 3/3 you can possibly be. I think we're putting a blade on him, and then we're just gonna start casting removal spells. They find Temple plus land plus whatever else, we might be in trouble. Like Temple plus land plus Kozilek's command for Sephiroth, then we're definitely in trouble. But until then, maybe we're okay. No, my blade. Taking Saga worth it? Should I just take another Sephiroth? Yeah, take the Saga. I can Haywire Mite it if they want. They elected not to. Ooh, Fleshraker. Stirrings reveals E-Temple. Stirrings again. It's a Broodscale. Casts a Broodscale. Oh. Oh, shit. Wait, that was insane. 1, 2, 3. Think I go green black. Yeah, I could have sacked. I could have flipped him just like the attack trigger. It's really hard for them to beat the attack trigger and then flip and then get the emblem. Just have the emblem forever. Oh, it might be the mirror again. It is the mirror again. All right. We've trained all of last match for the mirror again. Oh, it's not the mirror, it's ramp. That's a little bit different. Are they dead? Cast Blade for free. Cast Fleshraker number 2. Let's think this out. If I cast Fleshraker, I get a thingy. I cast Broodscale, I make 2 thingies. I cast Blade, I get 2 thingies. Yeah, they're dead. Eldrazi Ramp's an interesting one. There's no downside to casting the second Fleshraker, though. Right? Makes it go faster, if anything. Think what the Thoughtseize is. I'm not super high on Damping Sphere, but I think Nature's Claim with Thief of Existence is good. I feel like Damping Sphere is just for Storm. I think bringing it in the Eldrazi matchup is meh. Because it stops your own Eldrazi Temple. It stops their Eldrazi Temples, which is fine. It stops their Ugin's Lab, which is fine too. But it doesn't stop Utopia Sprawl. It doesn't really do anything against Talisman. Alright, bring it against Titan too. Sure. It's fine to bring it against Titan. What do I bring out? I bring out the Soul Guide Lantern, the Vexing Bauble, a couple copies of Ancient Stirrings, 2 Sephiroths, and a Blade. Oh, I already took out enough? Okay, sure. I bring in the Needle, that's what I missed. I don't know if this hand's good enough. They mulligan. I could keep this hand if they don't kill my halfling. And this hand's like okay-ish. Let's try it. We're up a game. I think we can afford to give it a shot. As long as they don't have Eldrazi Temple, Kozilek's command. Oh, I have Eldrazi Temple. That's a pretty good draw. Now if they Talisman on turn 2, or if they Utopia Sprawl, I just get to eat it with Thief of Existence. Chooses Eldrazi Temple. Now why would you want Eldrazi Temple? Let's look. Oh. Eldrazi Temple, Ghost Quarter, Forest. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'd just play a Thief of Existence and pass. Feels like playing Fleshraker is kind of pointless. Oh, I actually can't even play that, right? I have to play Fleshraker. Alright, we'll play the Fleshraker. Just have it get eaten. I can't play the Thief of Existence. I forgot this doesn't tap for green for Thief of Existence. I think they had to kill my Fleshraker, though. They did not kill my Fleshraker. What to do, what to do. think I want to cast Rumble just to hit my land drop, probably. I think I'm okay using the Eldrazi Temple for it, too. Starting Town, Urza Saga. If I grab Starting Town, I can also leave up Haywire Mite. I don't know if leaving up Haywire Mite has that much equity, though. Let's grab the Urza Saga. They can Ghost Core to me, and that's okay. I think Kozilek's command probably make 3 spawns, scry 3. I'm going to try not to get Emrakul. Get Emrakul a lot. Yeah, Fleshraker's kind of broken. 2 top, 1 bottom. I don't think that bodes super well for me. Just the 4th Kozilek's command. Okay, return. Uh-oh. Ghost Quarter. I'm going to start with Drum here. I'm going to flip Sephiroth also. Blade of the Bloodchief. Could just cast Thief of Existence. Haywire Mite's already gonna die, though. The Thief of Existence survives through Kozilek's return, which is like a little bit tempting to cast. It's kind of tricky. I think that flipping the Sephiroth is pretty good, though. Cast the Thief of Existence. Sephiroth. Do you think Sephiroth lifts? You tell me. Do you think this man lifts? Wait, no, come back. Come back! I needed to attack! God, he's so cool. Think it's a keeper. Yo, fair down smash. Thank you for the follow. Oh boy. Turn 1, Tamio Emery. GG's, dear wife. I can't believe you turned 2'd me like that. So messed up. I absolutely did you dirty. I'm sorry. I was like popping off when you missed the flashback of the treasure token maker. Forgot the name of it. I didn't think you had another spell after that though. And the pending, oh man. Turn 1 5 permanents. And an extra card drive, return things to Bauble. Flippin' Tamio. Oh, this is all sorts of messed up. I need to accumulate enough Kozilek's command to kill Emery. So I need Eldrazi Temple. Picking up Gout Blast. I think I'm just supposed to pass. It's me, not you. How you doing, Justin? I get an instant and an Eldrazi in there. I think my plan is just to Emrakul. I think that has to be my plan at this point. I stack plays Metallic Rebuke, so I think I'm supposed to do this now. Top Rumble. Hope I can rumble into Eldrazi Temple. Maybe we 5-0. I'll use VV. Good luck, Justin. Actually, you're playing Titan. I take it all back. No, Soul Guide Lantern. Oh, I'm so devastated. My Sephiroth. Cisco, thank you for the prime name months. Appreciate ya. Wow, this is so fucked. I think I need an Eldrazi Temple. So I can put 2, 3. I can get up to 7 types. Yeah, if I hit Eldrazi Temple, I could have cast Emrakul here. Unfortunately, we did not. Which leads me to believe I am just dead. I think I need Thief, Dismember, Nature's Claim, Needle. Cage is like, eh. Could even see taking some pushes. If I really just want to kill Tamio Emery, BV. I think we drop 2 Sephiroths. Maybe Soul Guide Lantern. Vexing Bauble's kind of okay. And drop 2 Ancient Stirrings. That was like their best possible turn 1. It was just like Tamio and Emery off of 2 Moxen. So disgusting. What a risky hand. Alright, I think we gotta try it. Not happy about it, but we gotta try. Rumble into a Thief is fine. Alrighty. Yes. If I play a cutter, I get to take the cutter. Could Nature's Claim that Saga? In a deck that wants 8 copies of Llanowar Wastes, starting down seems fine. Probably pretty good for me now. I think they forgot that Thief of Existence can hit flip planeswalkers. I think the VV counter decks are really good. You're a legacy player. Will somebody put me out of my misery? Think happy thoughts. Oh my god. Think happy thoughts. Yeah, this deck's like so freaking expensive. Die a tempo player, live long enough to see yourself play oops. We're playing Lantern Control next. Next set. Absolutely. Exile, scry draw. I'm sure it's gonna get consigned or rebuked or something. Well, let's try it again. See if they also have rebuke. They do not. Hey, Blade. Blade and a Haywire Mite and a second Broodscale. I did not think it was going to resolve. I didn't think I was going to get this far. I think I'm happy with both of these. Making Christian play Lantern at the PT, as you should. I just passed. Passed with no intentions of drawing cards. I don't think their deck does play Capicaneer. No, my Fleshraker. No, my Thief of Existence and my Blade. I think we're gonna get Dream Crushed by this deck. That's so sad. Time to flip Tamio. Windswept Heath. Yeah, this deck has a problem with Flame. Flame is a tough one to beat. Question is, do I run out the Brood Scale? Probably not. I still draw Emrakul here, though. I think I boarded one out. I'm so sad. Who's the guest of the night? Sephiroth. The most goated guest. I miss him. I start with it tomorrow, Magical, if you'd like. Repeal X2. No, we make a spawn at least. But I think I'm just dead to Tamio unless a miracle happens. Top deck Emrakul, top deck Thief of Existence. That could be anything. Including nothing at all, sadly. I don't think I can beat them drawing 13 cards. Surely can. Yeah. Surely I can beat them drawing 13 cards. Maybe they just deck out. You see it as a John 5-0, it's all gravy from here. I think we're dead as hell. Drawing 2 is certainly bold when they're about to draw 12. Well, if they don't kill me this turn, but I imagine I'm going to start the turn with VV. But if they don't kill me this turn, then I could draw Emrakul. Maybe work my way toward decking them out. But I have to imagine they're just going to leave up Consign. Like those giant 2/2 constructs. Well, they also didn't start the turn with VV. So the question comes down to, can they apply enough pressure this turn to do something actually meaningful? Or they just leave up Consign for 10,000? Yeah, this deck seems really hard to beat for Broodscale. Not only do they have 4 flames, they also have 4 Consigns post-board. And Broodscale is notoriously bad at dealing with Emery Tamio. Killed 11 permanents. I wish I had Wrath this guy's right now. Maybe their last 2 Consigns are in the bottom 11. I don't even think it's worth to make constructs. Just game 2. Casual 12 cards in hand. I think it's worth to make constructs. Not with spawns anyways. I'd have to needle like 7 different things. That's just dies to flame anyways. Maybe I'm supposed to needle Tamio, try to dismember Emery. Just bounce it back to my hand. Well, we tried, chat. We tried and we died. Maybe this is a match where I just want to keep both Emrakuls in. And realize how grindy you can get. Another 4-1. Another day, another 4-1. Another day, another overheated camera. Even the camera knew we were about to die. Alright. You are the victor. I am the loser. Congrats, doubters. Damn, there's more doubt than believe. I thought you said it was the odds, chat. The odds. I love Sephiroth. I think Sephiroth is so good in this deck. If I played the last league better, we wouldn't have started 1-2 either. But I absolutely threw against that blue-red scam deck. Anywho, I think this deck's really good. I think it's stronger than the red-green version. Which, it's, you know.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.